Good morning, students, boys and girls, East Millbrook Middle School. Today is Monday, May 18th, and here is your science lesson for today. Our target this week is going to be some review. So everyone should have success on this standard. The standard is to summarize the structure of the Earth, including the layers, the mantle, and the core, based on relative position, composition, and density. So, in simple terms, we're going to review this week the layers of the Earth, the crust, the mantle, the inner and the outer core, the position of them. We're going to go over what those layers are composed of, what elements, what substances they're made of, and we're going to connect those to density. Let's talk about planet Earth, and let's talk about composition here. When you see the picture of our planet, what do you mainly see? Well, from outer space, the surface of the Earth appears to be mostly water. Okay? So the surface is mostly water, and then there's rock throughout the rest of the surface. But underneath that water, underneath those oceans, there's more rock, and there's tons and tons of elements and other materials under the Earth's surface. But just so we're clear, when we're talking about the surface of the Earth is mostly water and some rock. Okay? All right, the core. The inner core is extremely hot and it's under pressure. And this pressure causes movement to take place in the mantle of the Earth. And whenever we have movement in the mantle of the Earth, that's when we'll have things like earthquakes or maybe volcanic eruptions. Okay? So what's going on underneath, there's a lot of heat, which is creating a lot of pressure and it's causing movement under what we can see. So when we talk about composition of the Earth, though, the surface is mostly water and some rock, but underneath the surface of the Earth, now we've got rocks and we've got different elements. Okay? Now, let me go over density real quick. And the way I want to go over density is I want to give you a visual example here. Okay? So density is simply mass divided by volume. And when we talk about mass, we're talking about the amount of matter, what materials an object is made of, the amount of it, how heavy it is. Okay? Mass and weight are very similar. And then volume is the amount of space something takes up. So if you can look here for a moment, what you'll see is I have a hammer in my left hand and I have a piece of styrofoam in my right hand. And if you notice, if you can see this, these are about the same volume, which means they take up about the same space. Okay? They take up about the same space. But what's the difference between these two? Well, this hammer is made of different materials. This hammer is made, the handle is made of wood, and the hammer itself is made of solid metal. So this hammer is a lot heavier than this piece of styrofoam. So if I were to take these two objects and throw them in a bathtub of water, the hammer would sink, the styrofoam would float on top because it has a different matter. The styrofoam has a different material that it's made of. It's a lot lighter and it's going to float. This hammer will not float. Okay? So I point that out to you to make a connection to the Earth and the Earth's structure. Some layers of the Earth are going to be less dense than others. The crust is going to be the least dense layer of the Earth, which is why it's the part of the Earth that we live on. Okay, so obviously the core, in contrast, the opposite of that, the core would be the most dense. It's hot, it's solid, and it's sinking. So be thinking about that property today and Wednesday, density. Okay, it depends on the mass, the amount of matter, okay, and the volume and the amount of space something takes up. All right, so here are your things to do today. You are going to watch and complete an Ed puzzle that's been assigned to you. It's a 4-question Ed puzzle. I believe it's 6 minutes. It's going to go over the layers of the Earth. And then after that, there's going to be a quiz that I've also uploaded to your Google Classroom, a 5-question quiz. So each one of those is worth 20 points. And you are good to go once you complete those 2 items. Please check in with your teacher for class meetings this week. There may be some time and schedule changes. So make sure you check in with your class teachers if you have any questions about the science material today. But this is review, so there should be a lot of success on the layers of the Earth this week. Have a good day.